Hey, you guys. You'll see my mug tomorrow. It's been an eventful day. Okay, entertainment. Upside down purposes only. Don't forget Sunday night live. Oh, yeah. There we go again. Sunday live. Still trying to say Thursday night. All right, Sunday live, 1 p.m. every Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to read on the 3 days of darkness. And if the two comments, I'm not sure of the one name, but the other one, 31 Atlas, we're going to see about those. What do I have written down for that? So the question for the comments is, will it change us, or will it be the signifier of change, as in changes that have already started? Maybe we'll look and see. Let's make that a separate video. Let's do the 3 days of darkness real quick. Okay, so let's see what's going on with that. All right, Mystic Black Rose Tarot is what Spirit Team chose. Mystic Black Rose Tarot. So let's just get a sneaky peeky here on the 3 days of darkness. Is that a thing? Will it be a partial thing? Okay. Butterflies. Okay. Finality, however you want to pronounce it. Oh, my name's Shelly. Welcome to Healing Truth Tarot, you guys. Okay, so, anywho, finality. Let's see if we can get some clarifiers on that. Butterflies means transition, regardless of what it says. On the other hand, okay, so what it says on the bottom, feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. So, I mean, transition, transformation can, eventually turn into that. Or it could be talking about, the term, the 3 days of darkness is very vague. Okay, I mean, yeah, we can look at the quote-unquote prophesied version of it. The world goes dark for 3 days, this, that, and the other. Or we can look at the actual words of it, right? 3 days of darkness, what does that mean? Spirit Team, tell us what that means. What does the 3 days of darkness mean? Taking to the next level. Okay, so I guess what we're looking for is kind of a yes or a no on the 3 days of darkness. Sorry about that. A yes or a no on the 3 days of darkness. So proposal, it's not really telling me much. I don't think I'm liking this deck for this reading. So I'm not feeling that, you guys. Not feeling it. All right. Where is our Harmony deck? We haven't used the Harmony deck in a while. All right, so Harmony deck's very pretty. See if we can get some straight answers here. I was using the deck I made, like Miss Libby has, the yes or no, and it's just not. I've had it sitting in my windowsill for the past 2 moons in the past new moon, past 2 new moons and the past 2 full moons, and it's just not, just isn't working. So I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm just going to leave it there. Spirit says start using it, then I will start using it. Okay. Queen of Wands. So there could be several cards in a tarot deck that are a yes or a no. Queen of Wands is about taking action. It's like a supreme action. Wands, fiery movement, action, movement forward. Let's see what else. Well, they're just flipping right over tonight, you guys. And we have the Hermit. So I'm, you know, so what they're telling me is, yeah, there's going to be a form, the form of it. It's not going to be exactly what has been, again, quote unquote, prophesied. But the Hermit is about going within. So if we're stuck in 3 days of darkness, once the panic eases up, for some of us, once the panic eases up a little bit, we'll be able to, you know, we'll have time to go within. There's that Tower card. So I think it is going to happen in some form. And Spirit Team's been saying that it's going to happen in some form. But we're so literal. Humans are so literal, right? It's not going to be the way that it's prophesied, okay? 3 days of darkness can be, okay, 3 days without anyone in the House of White. It could be 3 days of internet outage. It could be 3 days of utility outage. It could be 3 days of M of the A of the R of the T of the I of the A of the L law, right? It could be a darkness of anything. It doesn't have to necessarily mean the entire planet goes dark. Okay, so there we have the Seven of Cups. And there's confusion caused by this. And some of that confusion is because it's not what people expect it to be. Again, we're so literal. Nothing about what's going on right now is literal. What's going on right now is unprecedented. Certainly on this planet. I can't speak for other planets. Six of Wands. So that's a victory card. Okay, so that's getting through it, moving through it, everything turning out to be okay. He's moving through something on the horse. He's moving through generally in other decks it would be a crowd of people. Not every deck, but many, such as the Rider-Waite. Okay, the Rider-Waite would be showing the victorious man on the horse with the wreath on his head for a crown and signifying prosperity and abundance. And a bunch of people. He's moving through a crowd in the card, in the Rider-Waite card. This guy's standing alone, though. And I don't think that means that we'll be alone. I think that we'll see on an individual level what we are really made of. What are we really made of? Could we really, suppose it was literal, this 3 days of darkness. Suppose it was a literal thing. Would we be able to get through that? I think that aside from a few people that choose to exit the planet at that point in time, on purpose, okay, remember, choose to exit the planet, that other than that, I think that would show our mettle. MEDDLE, mettle. Page of Wands, it's a message. Okay, so we've got the Hermit, right? We've got the Hermit. That's the going within card. So the message would be from ourselves. How would we take it? How would we get through it? But listen, 3 days of darkness, getting through 3 days of darkness, assuming it's a literal thing. And I'm hearing, no, it's not the literal thing. Something is like it's some form of it, yes, but not the literal thing, okay? But what I'm hearing is that what we're going through right now, on the world stage, on the political stage, in our country, we're moving through that. Whether it feels like that or not, we are moving through it, okay? There is another side. The light at the end of the tunnel is huge. Okay, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Getting through a literal 3 days of darkness would be no different. We would get through that too. And it'd be a heck of a lot shorter span of time. Not months, days. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so Eight of Pentacles is about honing skills, learning a craft, about working hard and reaping your rewards. Spirit team says that if this did happen, or whatever form it does happen in, whatever form it takes, that we're going to be better than okay. Because what we're going through right now has toughened us up a great deal. The Three of Pentacles, that's the world coming together, or communities coming together and collaborating with each other and building something from scratch. We need to support one another more than ever. Not poke holes in each other's joy, not poke holes in each other's theories or opinions, not, you know, we need to support one another. Six of Pentacles, so that's handing something down from okay, thank you, that's handing down a position. They're saying a position because the coins in my political readings are about power. Okay? So handing something down. Something being handed down. Something being handed over. Ten of Pentacles, okay? So this is the end of something. But as you see on the card, it's a happy ending. Something ends, and we feel comfortable. We feel more comfortable. And the Death card, that's death, rebirth, and transformation. And the Wheel of Fortune. End of one cycle, beginning of another. Okay, what I'm hearing is I am literally hearing that there's going to be, okay, they're saying the 3 days of darkness could come in different forms, right? But it could come more than once. And that's not to scare. That's just, I have to be honest with what I'm hearing. It can come more than once. Okay, but in one way that it comes, they're telling me that there will be at least 3 days where there is no one running the House of White, for sure. I mean, obviously it gets under control fairly quickly. The military comes in. Just to make sure that things don't get out of control, okay? But not in a, and if there is, the martial law thing, if that happens, it's not going to be a punishment. It would be to keep people in line. Okay, you mess around, you go to jail. It's as simple as that. Okay, I'm not even going to pull anymore. So those are the messages for the 3 days of darkness. And next video we will talk about the comets. Now I have to look up the name. You don't have to tell me the name of apparently there's two. So next video, if I can't find it on the internet, then I will reach out and ask what the name of the other comet is besides 31 Atlas. And we've already read on 31 Atlas, but we can read again. Energies change. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, and then after that video, the comet video, the comets video, we will channel Abraham Lincoln. All right, much love, many blessings. See you in the funny papers.